The vibe is real, the vibe is real. The vibe is real, the vibe is real. Ey.
From vibe to vibe, to state to state.
Tori and D tienen show, Vibe2Vibe.
She spread the love, subtract the hate.
Si tú tienes talento, tell her time and date.
Interview the real, deny the fake.
Con haters, no pierde el tiempo, she got money to make. The vibe is real, the vibe is real. Ey, the vibe is real, the vibe is real. Ey, ey, the vibe is real, the vibe is real. Ey, con haters, no pierde el tiempo, she got money to make.
It's your girl Tori, indeed, and I have my very special guest, our special guest, Lamar Tyree. He's a singer, songwriter, producer, and he was basically born musically inclined. So, what is up?
What's going on, Tori? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on your platform.
Yeah, no, it's long overdue. I know we've seen each other at events, and then fast forward to I was a judge on the female heavy hitters with Fire on her platform, and your music was submitted, and you were the winner. You scored the highest, so congratulations on that. And
thanks.
That's great. Like, to be able to see you and run into you on other platforms. I think that's great that you, as a musician, as a singer, songwriter, producer, that you are definitely doing your thing and pursuing this seriously. So I was excited. Once I didn't realize it was you until afterwards. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know who this is. But, you know, it happened just at the perfect time. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
I know
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I know you were raised influenced, at a very young age, and inspired by instrumentals, even from, your father, Mr. Pocket. And I read up on it. I'm like, oh, okay, some of his influences are Stevie Wonder, Usher, Timberland. So I was like, okay, that's really, really dope. I think being influenced at such a young age just gives you a great story. It's roots, it's embedded in you, and I think that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is a great experience. Especially growing up in Plainfield, in Jersey, in
Right.
Woodbridge, Sayreville, and experiencing, like, having my father there, to teach me the ins and outs and the ropes of the game. How to copyright your music, how to,
Ooh,
make sure that
gems.
how to, how you put your music on certain platforms, what to look out for in the industry. So I'm glad that I had somebody like him in my life to show me that stuff, because I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for my father.
Wow, that is truly amazing. And right now, look, we haven't been on here for 5 minutes, and you are already dropping gems. And it's very important that artists copyright their music, do their paperwork with their engineers, with their
Hmm.
producers. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, like, you have an amazing, you're fully equipped, and you're definitely
Yeah,
blessed. And for you to
yeah,
drop,
and
that's a
you,
gem right there. So guys, pay attention. Like, pay attention.
yeah, and it's crazy because, like, I'm still learning to this day. There's
Oh,
certain things that I'm
absolutely.
still not 100% sure of, but to be honest with you, that's why you ask questions. That's why you do your research and different things like that, so you can really know what to do in this industry.
Oh, yes. You are on fire, definitely. So let's get into your timeline, because I know you started at a very young age. Obviously, you were basically born, all right? You were born
Yeah,
into
born.
music, all right? It's part of your genes, it's part of your DNA, right? So at a
Yes.
very young age, you joined choir, you even did the local competition, you were able to perform locally, and then fast forward, I see you've traveled, and not only you physically, but your music has traveled to other platforms, other states, and
Yeah.
that's an amazing thing. I feel like you always take the opportunities, whether you're traveling for fun, for business, for whatever, you always find that opportunity. Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, but
Yeah.
that's kind of the timeline I'm seeing here, and it's. I mean, I would say it's a short version of a timeline. Right, your father's a drummer.
Yeah. Yep. He's a professional drummer.
That is amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
And how about
Yeah.
you? Have you ever picked up the skills?
Well, the crazy part about it is, yes, I have. When I was in middle school, I was actually in the high school marching band. they allowed the middle school people to go to perform in the high school marching band, and it was
That's
actually pretty cool. I was in a drum line, and I was in concert band. I was in concert, show choir and stuff like that throughout high school, and I was definitely performing and stuff like that. So that's how I got started with the drumming and stuff like that. And I also play piano as well.
ooh.
Yeah,
We should have brought that. We should have brought out the instruments. That is amazing. I love, love, love instruments, and those are one of my top two, or my top five, I would say. Maybe I don't know. I love
yeah.
instruments. I love composition, which I was just talking about that yesterday. It's so crazy how everything comes aligned, right?
Tori, could
So
I ask you a question?
yeah,
Do you
sure.
play any instruments? Do you play any instruments of yourself?
So my first instrument, I played quite a few instruments. I played the trumpet, the clarinet, the flute, the drums,
What?
and wait, I'm missing one. The piano. Yeah,
Wow.
right.
See, I never knew that, and I think that a lot of other people did never knew that as well. So that's great.
Thank
Yeah.
you. The way I hear music is not the same that other way, other people hear music.
Hmm.
So I look for those instruments, everything.
Yeah.
So I break it down.
Yeah. It's crazy because it comes from your ear first. You get what I'm saying? That true musician right there, right? You, you love instruments. You get what I'm saying? And that's the same way with me. When I hear one song, I will play it 100 times. Literally, it's 100 times. Some people get annoyed by it, but I'll listen to it because I break it down. Every time I listen to it, I hear something different. So that's one thing I love about music as well. So that's actually amazing that you are the same way.
I know that is crazy. People think I'm crazy, and I don't care. So I'm just a lover of music, of all genres of music. It's just
Yeah.
my passion. When did you begin songwriting?
I began songwriting in high school, freshman in high school. Um,
Ooh.
I started writing with my brother and my cousin. And to be honest with you, it has grown a lot. Like sometimes you listen to certain records that you did a long time ago, you're like, oh my God, I was talking about this, I was writing about this. And then now you hear yourself, now you're like, okay, I matured a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I love writing. I love writing a lot.
You are a perfect example of someone who has growth and has evolved within their own music, within their own lyrics, within their own production. And you're that example. So I think
Thanks.
you are on the right track. You're doing a great thing. And even though you say, like, oh, I still have a lot to learn, everybody has a lot to learn.
Right.
Everybody, whether it's Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Diddy, they learn something every day. I'm sure,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
just speaking
Yeah.
on my
You can
observation.
you can never stop learning no matter how old you are, no matter how many years you've done something, you can always learn something new.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, when did you grow the capacity to be a producer?
Well, I can tell you this right now. So I have moved from Sayreville, New Jersey to Woodbridge, New Jersey, and I didn't have any friends or anything. And I started really getting serious at that moment. I said, "Hey, mom, dad, I really want to take music real serious." And they brought me and my brother, a keyboard. They brought me and my brother like a computer, some speakers, a microphone,
Ooh,
and they gave us some programs to really learn how to, make music. So that's when I really got serious. That's when I really knew like this was it for me, you know. And I just started learning everything from scratch. And to be honest with you, that's the best way to learn for me. And I learned so quick, and here I am today.
wow. You definitely have a supportive family, besides the fact that they are also musically inclined and doing this and have their own story until you were born.
Yeah. Hey,
All
listen, you got to have that
right.
good support system. So, and I know you know just as much as I do. So that's also amazing.
We're definitely blessed on
Yeah.
that. So I know, I shouldn't assume, but I just know. I'm that confident that you are someone who listens to many genres of music. I was just curious, what do you consider yourself? I know you have the R&B, I know you have the soulful voice. Do you categorize yourself any specific genre, or how would you describe your sound?
Well, I do R&B and soul, but I'm open to do anything. I'm a musician first, so when I'm listening to music, I think outside the box. So when I'm creating music, I also think outside the box. So R&B and soul is definitely something that's what I'm sticking at, but I'm also open to do different things as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to introduce my new video. It's called Oshana. It's available on all platforms. You can check the video out on YouTube as well. We had a great time recording this music video, and we're going to talk about it after this video. Everybody, check out Oshana, the official music video, right now. Let's go. Fire!
Beautiful like the ocean. Feels like love at first sight. Reminds me of an angel sent from heaven, I can't deny. Someone who knows how to love you. I think that everyone should have someone like you. I need an Oshana, yeah. Someone who knows how to love me forever. I need an Oshana, someone to spend my life with forever. No matter how upset you are, she always tried to make you laugh. Oshana will never leave your side. Even though we argue, I know we'll be alright. I wanna spend all my life with you. Take over like Bonnie and Clyde, forever we'll ride. I need an Oshana, yeah. Someone who knows how to love me forever. I need an Oshana, I need an Oshana, someone to spend my life with forever. Oshana, 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 yeah. Oshana, 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 yeah. Someone who knows how to love me, someone who really cares, someone who's truly amazing. She is a good woman, she is perfect in my eyes. I am your biggest fan, there is nobody like you. I hope you understand. I need an Oshana, yeah. Someone who knows how to love me forever. I need an Oshana, someone to spend my life with forever.
I love it.
Thank you.
I couldn't help but dance. I can't help it. I just can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man,
I'm the same way.
Right now.
Every time I hear that record, every time I see the video, I have that same energy. I just want to move my shoulders, move my feet,
I'm like, I can't help it. I cannot help it. I love
Thanks.
that. You don't understand. And it's not because I'm
Thank
talking
you.
to you right now.
Yeah.
That song lights me up. It's
Right.
very well composed, very well produced. Your energy is there, your lyrics are there, and it's just like, all right, this is a ladies' man.
Yeah.
And, oh man, that's very well done.
It was perfect. It was a perfect song for that moment. We was going through a lot, for the past few years, and it's like that record is what we need right now. When you listen to this record, I want you to feel this energy. You get what I'm saying? It's something positive right now. It's a lot that's going on right now. So having a song like that makes you feel good, that's what we need.
How do you critique your own music to have that final mastered song?
I sit down and I study this song. Remember I was saying something about I'll play a song 100 times?
Right.
I would take the record, mix it down, bring it to me in the car. I play it on my phone. I'll listen to that song 100 times. And I'm the type of person where I'm like, okay, I don't like this. Let's go back in there and do this. And then I'll do like 3 or 4 takes, and the next thing you know, I send it off to get mastered.
Well,
So I like to make sure I listen to everything because I want to make sure that I'm a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying?
oh my
And I
God,
want to
me
make
too.
sure that everything is good. Yeah, yeah. So that's something that's big for me.
What
Yeah.
are some of your best experiences or your favorite accomplishments?
Whoo! One of my favorite accomplishments I won. I would say out of my whole entire musical career, I would say one of them would be when I won a competition for Woodbridge Idol. I made the final four. But that was one of my greatest accomplishments right there because I would say it made you feel like you were actually on American Idol, right?
Right.
It was something called Woodbridge Idol that we
I was
did in
gonna say
Woodbridge
Woodbridge
Township.
Idol.
Yeah. And it was cool because I had a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of support that came out there, and they had their posters and stuff like that. We love you, Tyree. We
That is
love your music.
cool.
I was like, that's amazing. All my family came out, friends came out, so it was actually pretty cool. Another one I would say is like something that's happening currently, right? With I'm doing a lot of different music reviews, and just to hear feedback from anybody, that's one of the biggest things for me. I love that. You get what I'm saying? I love the fact that people get to give me feedback and stuff like that, and I get to take it back to the drawing board and then do what I got to do. So that's what I love as well. So those are my two biggest ones right there. And I think QC, the label, hearing DJ Hood, hearing Big Seven, Rod Digger, different people like that.
Right.
It's amazing just to hear the feedback.
But shout out to Big Seven. He will definitely give you some raw feedback, some blunt feedback.
Yeah.
But when I saw
Right.
Big Seven dancing,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I felt happy for you because he's a tough
Yeah.
guy. He also has a background of being a musician and also managing artists, so he knows music. He
Right.
will give
Yeah.
you a
Yeah. Shout
raw
out.
grading.
Yeah.
So
Shout
when
out. Shout out to Big Seven. He has an amazing platform. You
yeah,
know. And he always give his honest feedback. So that's always good to hear honest feedback because you don't want somebody to say, "Hey, your song is a hit record," and then somebody else says something and it's like, "Oh, what was that? That was horrible." You get what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
So I know
Right.
you
That's a
mentioned
fact.
copywriting music, and I immediately said, "Oh my God, you're already dropping gems." So, what are some other gems, or maybe that could be the gem for you to drop? But is there anything particular you would like to mention?
I would say one thing I could say is you got to stay focused and never give up. This game is a tough game. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
No matter
yes,
what anybody say, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay focused and never give up. So that's one thing right there. Um, I will actually go back to that copyrights, like copyrights, making sure you copyright your music. Make sure you don't give your music out to just everybody. And another good gem is make the DJs your friend. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you're on social media. Make sure you're following them. Make sure that you're reaching out to them, sending them your music. Sorry, I can't talk today,
it's
but
okay.
make sure you're sending them
Music.
your music, because that's how you get out there a little bit. You get what I'm saying? It might play in the club. It might play at a party. It might play on a radio station. Get your music out there.
If I was at a club and I heard Oshana, oh man.
I went to Miami to shoot that video,
Oh yeah,
and
I was gonna ask you that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Soon as I seen the palm trees, I seen the water, the beach, I seen, everybody on the beach having a good time. I was like, this is the perfect place for that video right there. So yeah, that's crazy.
Did you plan to shoot that video while you were out in Miami, or it just happened?
I plan to shoot the video in Miami, yes. Yeah,
I love Jersey. We from
yeah,
Jersey, but it's dirty
right.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Dirty
yeah,
water. No, I'm
Miami,
kidding.
right, right. Yeah, I'm not shooting that at Seaside Heights. I'm not doing that at all. you know. But I brought that up because you spoke because of the palm trees. You get what I'm saying? And that's what made me like it was perfect. Miami was the perfect place for Oshana.
I
Yeah,
love that it's detailed. in your music video.
Yeah, and I'm big off of scenery too. I love mountains. Like if I see some mountains, I'm moving there. Okay, I'm moving there. As long as we ain't having no crazy stuff happen over there, I'm good. But I love the scenery. The scenery is everything to me.
Oh my gosh, I know. Me too. I could stare at the sky. I could do just stare at the landscape, road trips. I'm a road tripper,
Yeah.
so I definitely could relate. I'm gonna consider that a fun fact about you. Is there anything
Mm.
else you wanna mention as a fun fact before we go into your next track, Rush?
Cool. So a fun fact about me, um, I would say I love to travel. I love to go to different places and eat different, different food and see that, everything that's different around there. So
Yeah,
scenery is definitely
same.
cool. Going on vacation and stuff like that is pretty cool. And it's crazy because we haven't really did too much vacation because of the pandemic and stuff like that. But
Right.
other than that, really music. That's music is my life. So, I'm here. I like to watch movies and different things like that. My favorite movie is Life and Friday.
Ooh,
So
I love
yeah,
Friday.
yeah, I do too. Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
just
a
reading
couple
the
different
chat.
few.
We have Jersey Stacks commenting that we're dropping knowledge. We had someone type in greetings. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Thank you so much
Thanks.
for vibing with us. And now we're gonna play a Rush. Um, so there's a disclosure. I'm not sure if it's the clean version, the dirty version. No, I'm kidding. I'm not sure if it's explicit or not. It possibly can be. Um, but yeah, let's get into Rush.
Jules, why you pressing them buttons like that? Don't do it, dude. Yeah. The way that you make me feel got me so excited. Yeah. Never thought the love was real until you came in my life. When I get around you, I get a rush. Something I never felt before. And I can't deny that I'm so in love. I never had someone like you. The little things that you do for me, I appreciate it. No one ever do the things you did. Having you is something I adore. You make me feel like having you is something special. I will never trade it for nothing. You're the best thing that ever happened. You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You're giving me a rush.
She give me a rush, she like go daddy. I give it dope, she a dope addict. Man, that is so west in a boat addict. Say I'm the greatest, the go at it. Send your location, I'll be at your addy. Or I send you a flight, you can go to Cali. I'm doing whatever to keep you close, yo. Cause you give me a rush. I'm feeling your vibe, let me take you to lunch. I'm feeling your vibe, let me show you the trap. I'm feeling your vibe, little baby, can you roll this blunt while I count up these racks? I'm gripping the hair while I hear from the back. Might have pulled out a track. Get I can buy the new weed. Dope goat, gotta eat my kids. She said she miss me, but I know she lying. I know she gon' get wet up for the dollar sign. Every time I call, she pick up every time. She give me a rush. Go around with my little crush.
You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You giving me a rush. You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You give me a rush I need. You giving me a rush.
The vibe is real. That is definitely a vibe. And you have fire emojis going on in the chat, so that's what's up. Love it. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to mention?
Shout out to Yamo for this lovely hat right here. It said I need an Oshana. You know what I'm saying? So she makes custom hats. Y'all make sure y'all go and tune into her. Also, I want to say thank you everybody for the amazing words. Tori, I want to say thank you to you as well. I appreciate everything that you did for me today. Make sure y'all go to all platforms and make sure you download my single Oshana and also Rush. New music is on the way. I'm actually working on something right now. Can't really tell you what I'm working on just yet, but just know it's music. Okay. Yeah. So that's a little bit, and I got a music video. Also, I'm working on as well. So it's a lot of good things. I'm also, let me not forget this. I'm working on a live show. Okay, there's a live virtual show, and I'm going to be performing probably about three to four songs, just to give back, because right now, with everything going on with the COVID-19 stuff like that, we're a lot of people are not out there performing and stuff like that. I want to give something back and show that we're going to be continuing to make this music regardless if the pandemic is here or not.
I'm definitely tuning in, and I think it's a great thing. I do, because this pandemic has affected a lot of people in many, many different ways. Nothing is better than music therapy.
Right. You could say that 3 times.
I think I'll get a little tongue
For real.
twisted. I'll practice on the side. But
Yeah.
thank you so, so much